Alright my friends, so today we are going to talk about the new 4-star Lightcones that are going to be added to the Lightcone Manifest store. If you don't know which store this is, it is basically the store for Pure Fiction and Forgotten Hall. And once you play these two game modes, you get basically the Lucent Afterglow, which you can buy Lightcones with. So we are going to talk about the Lightcones, and let me know your opinion about them in the comments section below. Do you think that they are going to be good, or do you think that they are not that good? What do you think about them, and what do you think about the best characters that can use them as well in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe, like and share to support the channel, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, hello Trailblazers, the Lightcone Manifest store is about to have a whole new batch of 4-star Lightcones in stock. We already have multiple 4-star Lightcones as well actually in it. After the version 2.0, if When Dreams at Midnight update is complete, Trailblazers can exchange for new Lightcones using Lucent Afterglow. So hopefully you have been saving some so that you can buy some of these Lightcones as soon as they get added there in the Lightcone Manifest store. Now let Pom Pom preview these new Lightcones with the Trailblazer. So the first one is basically Sam. Immediately with Sam, huh? Okay, Flames Afar. When the cumulative HP loss of the wearer during a single attack exceeds 25% of their max HP, or if the amount of their own HP consumed at one time is greater than 25% of their max HP, immediately heals the wearer for 15% of their max HP. At the same time, increase the damage they deal by 25%, lasting for 2 turns. This effect can only be triggered once every 3 turns. Effect can only be triggered once every 3 turns. Why did they repeat this one twice? I think that from what I am reading, this equipment is going to be perfect for Blade. However, we might also get some more destruction characters later on down the road in Penacony who are going to use basically this Lightcone. Maybe we could get a Sam who is going to be a destruction type character and who actually used this Lightcone perfectly. But for now, I think Blade is going to take the most advantage of it, because he is actually the character that drains, if I am not mistaken, the most amount of HP of himself when he attacks. I think that Jingliu doesn't actually drain as much as him, and she drains from the entire team instead, which isn't actually what this Lightcone is about. This Lightcone is about your HP as a character, not the entire team. So that's why I think that it is going to work on Blade more than what it is going to work on Jingliu. But let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Who do you think is going to use this Lightcone the best way possible? Anyways, the next one is Final Victor. And this one is going to be for hunt characters. Increases the wearer's attack by 12%, very good. When the wearer lands a critical hit on enemies, gains a stack of good fortune, stacking up to 4 times. Every stack of good fortune the wearer has will increase their critical damage by 8%. So basically, let's continue first. Good fortune will be removed at the end of the wearer's turn. Okay, that's not good. Why? If this is for hunt characters usually don't attack more than once, right? Or maybe, yeah, for some examples, there are actually characters like Sele who attacks like 2 times or 3 times with their skill, but this isn't going to be really that useful. I think that this is mostly created for basically Dr. Ratio, because Dr. Ratio can attack actually multiple times outside of his basically turn, and that's why I think that this might be actually created for him. It could also be created for Topaz and Numby, because they also can attack outside of their turn if they can't basically Numby's attack as an attack that Topaz is doing. So they can basically stack these, but outside of that I feel like this isn't going to be a great equipment or Lightcon for hunt characters, because hunt characters usually do only one attack that deals a massive amount of damage. So I really don't understand how this is going to work, but it says that when the wearer lands a critical hit on enemies, gains a stack of good fortune. And this has to be during their turn, right? In order to land a critical hit. Unless it is, as I said before, maybe a follow-up attack of Numby or a follow-up attack of Dr. Ratio. Outside of that, I really don't think that this is going to be that useful for anyone. Because if you are going to attack the enemy on your turn, you gain these stacks and they are going to be removed after your turn is over, then what is the point of it? I really don't understand. So I feel like this is created for characters like Topaz and Numby and basically Dr. Ratio, but this is just my opinion. Let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Anyways, the next one is The Day the Cosmos Fell. Increases, it is going to be for erudition, which is very good. Erudition characters, I feel like they lack actually good Lightcones, but that might be only me. Increases the wearer's attack by 16%, okay, good. When the wearer uses an attack and at least 2 attacked enemies have the corresponding weakness, the wearer's critical damage increases by 20% for 2 turns. When the wearer uses an attack and at least 2 attacked enemies have the corresponding weakness. So most likely what they mean is that if, for example, you are a lightning character, let's take Jingliu for example, Jingyuan, sorry. Let's take Jingyuan for example. He is a lightning damage dealer. If you are a lightning damage dealer and you attack the enemies, and 2 of the enemies at least are actually weak against lightning, then your critical damage will increase by 20% for 2 turns. This is actually a pretty interesting way of buffing erudition, and since they attack everybody in the opponent's team, it's not going to be that hard to find 2 characters who are weak against your specific element. Especially if you pick the right characters for the right stages, so it's not really that crazy hard to actually have this, but as you see, at least 2 attacked enemies. So if you are facing a boss that is basically alone, or if you are facing a boss who is weak to basically lightning but summons other mobs that aren't weak to lightning, then you aren't going to be able to trigger this. So this is the problem, the downside of it, but as I said before, if you use the right character in the right place, you should be able to trigger it most of the time, because most of the time you should find actually 2 mobs that have weakness against your element. Anyways, the next one is Dreamville Adventure, and this is going to be for Harmony characters. Very nice. After the wearer uses either their basic attack, skill or ultimate, all allies gain childishness. Okay. Which increases allies' damage from the same ability type as the one used by the wearer by 12%. Childishness only takes effect for the most recent ability type the wearer used and cannot be stacked. So basically, once you use your basic attack, skill or ultimate, all of the allies will have basically their damage increased from the same ability type as the one used by the wearer by 12%. What I think that they are trying to tell us here is that once you use your ultimate or skill or attack, the typing of your damage, which is going to be basically either quantum or wind or something like that, that typing your allies are going to get increased damage for. And I feel like this is actually just specifically targeted at Sparkle, because of the fact that Sparkle is going to be perfect for mono quantum team, and basically with this equipment she is going to get even better with the mono quantum team. So I think that the people who were actually trying to make her seem like she isn't going to be something special for the mono quantum team, even though it was very clear that she was created for mono quantum team, now they can actually see that she was in fact created for the mono quantum team. Unless I am misunderstanding the same ability type, if it is something misread here, let me know your opinion about it, but I think that it is basically the same damage type here. But anyways, if it is as I think, this is actually pretty much specifically targeting actually Sparkle, because you can use her on a mono quantum team, and then you gain not only the specific abilities that she gain actually when she is on a mono quantum team, but also this 12% extra damage as well, which is actually very useful. Since she is a harmony character, this is specifically her job in the team, so that's really nice. And it is basically for basic attack, skill or ultimate, so you don't need to fear using any of them. You can use any one of them and you are going to gain this 12%, which is very nice. The next one is it's Showtime, and I think that it is pretty interesting that they have Sparkle here instead of Black Swan, and they have basically Clocky here instead of Sparkle, but whatever, I guess. This is going to be for nihility. When the wearer inflicts a debuff on an enemy, gains a stack of trick. Every stack of trick increases the wearer's damage dealt by 6%, stacking up to 3 times, so 18% in total. This effect lasts for 1 turn. When the wearer's effect hit rate is 80% or higher, increases attack by 20%. This is targeted at Black Swan, because Black Swan actually gains more damage the more effect hit rate you have, and she also have a higher chance of inflicting her abilities or her debuffs on the enemies, which is also very good for her. And then they even gave her this very specific Lightcone, which is going to increase her attack even furthermore, which is just crazy. So these two Lightcones can be used actually on any character that you want, that is harmony or nihility, but I feel like they are specifically targeted at the 2 new characters that we are going to get during 2.0, because of the fact that they are just so perfectly designed for them. But other than that, you can use them obviously on any other character and they are going to take advantage of it. Anyways, the next one is Destiny's Threats for Forewoven, and here we have Firefly. My god, with this smile and Xiaoji as the writer, he is so dead, man, she is so dead. But anyways, this is going to be for preservation characters. Interesting. Increases the wearer's effect resistance by 12%. For every 100 defense the wearer has, increases the wearer's damage dealt by 0.8%, up to a maximum increase of 32%. Okay. This is interesting because preservation characters aren't really the damage dealer characters that you want to have, but I mean, characters like Fu Xuan can actually take advantage of this, and maybe in the future basically versions we might get some more preservation characters that have actually high damage as well. We will see, but this is a pretty interesting Lightcon. In my opinion, this is the most interesting one actually. A preservation character who has increased damage dealing ability up to 32% is definitely interesting. And this is the last one. What is real? And this is going to be to abundance characters. Increases the wearer's break effect by 24%. After using their basic attack, restore HP for the wearer by an amount equal to 2% of their max HP plus 800. I don't know about this one actually. To me, this one seems like the worst one between them because it really doesn't have anything to do with abundance characters. After using their basic attack, restore HP for the wearer, not for the team but for the wearer, by an amount equal to 2% of their max HP plus 800. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like this is actually the worst one between them because this doesn't fit at all for abundance characters. Where is the outgoing healing increasing ability? There is none. Where is the healing to the team? There is none. It's just healing himself or herself and basically break effect increasing ability. This isn't actually the best thing ever. But let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. You might know some different characters that could take advantage of it. Let me know about it in the comments section below. Anyways, this is my opinion about the new Lightcones. I don't know why do I keep calling them equipments. Anyways, let me know your opinion about the new Lightcones that we are going to get in the comments section below, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Honkai Star Rail.